Starting lineups on your screen, it is indeed Keytron Shaw, Cardell Bailey, and Christopher Flippin staying in the lineup. Evan Johnson and Jalen Wettu in that the line I will hope to defend here, but it is the visitors that will start with the ball. Up the floor here is Evan Johnson. Quick ball movement early here for the Hawks. Keeping the handle is Bailey. Long three, no good, but poked away, still not reeled in. And then defensive rebound of the day for the Illini, something that they had some success in against the Crimson Tide. Yakashonis will take the three and connect. First points of the day. The European connection, the Croatian Ivicic now keeps the ball, looking to turn around on Flippin, and he gets it to fall. First 2 minutes. Boswell now trying to work off of Ware, and he draws the foul contact.
Great by Boswell to attack him early.
Kylan Boswell's first.
I'm looking over at Brad, and he's just clapping, saying, "Come on, we can make free throws."
And that one off the glass high, but no good from Cardell Bailey. Flippin, blocked by Ivicic, and it will stay. This is Evan Johnson. Johnson trying to work his way in. He will go for the mid-range, but it will fall. First points of the.
Yeah, I love to see this matchup right here with KC and Kylan. I mean, you have a great on-ball defender against a great offensive scorer. We'd like to see who wins that matchup.
And he makes it happen. Tries from three again, but doesn't get it to fall, and they can't reel it in. Now quickly up the floor. It rolls out for Johnson for three, in and out. It was a good look there. Here is Will Riley, the talented freshman. Yakashonis, another talented freshman. He gets the lay to fall. It's 8-4. However, Jalen Ware trying to work on Booth. Ware looking for the finish, and tough finish there by Jalen Ware. Get the rebound, tough defending under the rim there by the Hawks.
Yeah, UMass is definitely pushing the pace, and I like how they're packing the paint a lot, and I think that's giving a lot.
He finds Flippin. Evan Johnson, step back two. That one's clean from Evan Johnson. Hope that gets them going. Here's Will Riley on the other end. Just gets it to roll out, but another rebound, and Johnson easily finds the finish. His account remains empty. Kylan Boswell exploding into the paint. How did he get between two defenders? Johnson gets the ball and then gets the foul called.
For this experience, with this atmosphere, I mean, State Farm Center. I mean, even though
of Illinois, but many students still appearing today. It's been a big weekend.
Really a good rebounder. I mean, I would love to see him get going.
The Evansville transfer, senior this year. He'll take it from three. That is pure from Ben. So good, Ralph Martino Jr., who has just checked into the game. Trey White quickly to the rim, and nice finish. And that Yakashonis finds Ivicic, the European connection. Tomislav even struggle offensively here. Yakashonis, Ivicic off of Shaw, and the finish from Ivicic again. Now try from three. That one no good. Trey White trying the athletic rebound, and they go to ground. The wrestling match is gonna go down, but it's just wide. Another offensive rebound. That's 11 now for the Illini. Johnson can't quite get the finish, but he does. Along with KC Shaw. Morez Johnson, 3 for 3. Does not work here though. Well, I shouldn't have said anything. I think it's fair to say it's just nothing is going on the other side of the floor.
Definitely. I mean, when you play a team like Illini, you have to score.
Smooth finish there by Yakic. Older brother putting in a tough shift so far. Evan Johnson working around Yakashonis, and at last, after 7 minutes, Kyrell Shaw. Evan Johnson tries from two and gets that one to fall. Back-to-back scoring.
They really need a lot from him tonight, especially with KC not really getting going so early.
Gibbs Lawhorn all kinds of time and will connect from three. That's Dre Gibbs. Benched for today's contest at State Farm Center, 1 of 2 compared to Murray State. There's Cardell Bailey. That is pure from Bailey. That was the first made three-pointer for the Hawks today. 1 for 9 now. Nice move by Trey White. An easy finish. in the paint margin. They've had some looks, have the Hawks picked off there by Yakachonis, and he will lay it down on top of Ralph. Haven't been able to bully their way under the rim just yet. Trey White trying to make something happen. 6'5", nice move by Trey White. Here is Vassell. Evan Johnson, nice dish back to Vassell, but he traveled. That was a nice find there by. We'll try to open up a 20-point lead here. Coming with the Hawks, but Hummerkaus, he's developed his experience at, you might, 3. That one's just too strong. I mean, you might see one more shot here. Here's Kyrell Shaw, will pull up. Hummerkaus misses it. Kyrell Shaw cannot get it to fall.
I mean, definitely. I mean, you only have 5 turnovers, but you also only have 4 assists. So even that turnover ratio isn't the highest, and I know that's something they want to improve in.
Yeah, I could show, or excuse, Trey White now. Nearly had it stripped, keeps it. Hummerkaus, and again from 3, but again off the mark. That time, though, Boswell there for the off. Boswell out to Hummerkaus. Ivisic will open up. I think that's a long 2. That one is good, though, from the Croatian 7-footer. Bailey now. Coelho. Now to Jalen Ware, and he tries the tough shot, but it is Hummerkaus's in another rebound. Boswell will try from 3. That one will fall, and Boswell with a shake of the head. He's trying a few today. Defenders. Christopher Flippin will take UMez's first free throw of the day from the line.
Yeah, maybe noodle fingers or, you know,
noodle
something
fingers during his well-known and very accomplished tenure.
About how he doesn't like losing, but when they lost to Alabama.
Fall, and Kylan Boswell finally reels it in for Illinois. Boswell now out to Hummerkaus in the corner. 3-pointer is good from Ben Hummerkaus.
Yeah.
Will Riley now will send it to Ben Hummerkaus. Will Riley gets the rebound and gets that one to rattle in. Again, Will Riley, the most say that was the key for him to change the momentum of his game. Hummerkaus will cut to the basket and get the finish off the glass. Ben Hummerkaus gets a couple more. Kyrell Shaw, the younger of the 2. Shaw out to Ware, who will try from 3, and that is pure from Jalen Ivisic off of Flippin. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Ivisic trying to bully Flippin, and does so successfully. Gets that one off the glass, and it's a pair of teams shooting. Leaves that one short. Evan Johnson dishes to Shaw, and Gibbs Lawhorn thought he'd poked it away. Opponent that Illinois is, and we're maintaining that this was still a big opportunity. Overall, it's been a tough day, particularly offensively for these. Looks like the noodle fingers haven't put off the Hawks so far. Will Riley gets the layoff off the glass, and it's back to a Yakachonis now quickly up the floor. Will Riley only gets set for a second, gets the finish and the foul. And a head coach, we've talked about it throughout the broadcast. Will Riley willing, which is great to see for a coach that is 7, now 8 games deep into his tenure.
Yeah, I mean, when you have a whole new team with a whole new coaching staff.
Scoring accounts. Gibbs Lawhorn helps push the pace for the Illini. He'll try from 3, just too strong. And Boswell can't tip it, but more is. Boswell now, who is 2 for 4 from the line so far today, now 2 for 5. Stripe. And he does, so 3 for 6. Team last year, or the conference I should say, Howard winning the tournament and qualifying for the NCAA first 4. Will Riley gets the 3-pointer to fall. Those minutes will certainly help with that. He's smiling with Hummerkaus. There's the awarded. Jalen Ware gives some chicken nuggets to this Illinois. Will Riley challenging Vassell. Will Riley, look at the moves from Riley, and a sweet finish there by the freshman. Going. Kylan Boswell, meanwhile, making his way up. 11 points on the day for Boswell. Make that 13.
Let's see if we can be able to get that before this game is over.
It's another one of those scoring droughts that Coach O was looking to avoid, but as I say that, Hassan Perkins with the drag step, but Hassan Perkins does not fall for it. Kerry Booth will try from 3 and connect. Kerry Booth mindset before he got the ball, and it paid off for him. Jose Coelho now out to Martino Jr. and Ralph Martino Jr. Boswell finding Will Riley. A near full rotation in the works for the Hawks. Nice finish there by Will Riley, Illinois. But he has been one that has been willing to adapt the roster overhaul. Will Riley, one of those products of that overhaul, and another will find Booth. Thought about the three, bodying off. Jalen Ware can't get the finish, but Johnson throws it down. Morris Johnson Jr.
Yeah, I mean, Coach Underwood's been sitting for most of the game, but he stood up on that play. I wonder if he was even expecting something exciting.
Jalen Ware, pure from beyond the arc. But regardless of how it finishes out here, there's no doubt that they'll want to draw some positives from this experience. Jake Davis gets a layup off the glass.
Noodle fingers going on now, so.
KC Shaw, talking with Cardell Bailey right now, but when you talk about Shaw and a UMass team, that one for the Hawks. Gibbs Lawhorn will try from three, just off the mark. But there's Morris Johnson Jr. getting the rebound and the contact.
At the same time, I mean, it's just a great atmosphere.
There's a double-double for Morris. You're encouraged to see him so impactful.
Definitely, especially a hometown kid. You want to be able to see him get going and playing for his hometown school. The Alabama game, he talked about how he wasn't as aggressive in the first half and how he wanted to be more
off the bench for the Illini, and whether or not that will be the case throughout the year. Shaw working on Kutcher. Now out Jalen Ware, just too strong. He thought he had that one in, and AJ, what you're looking at in this game, that considering the way it has gone, but kind of what defines how you're going to look in the long run.
Definitely. I mean, every good two players, you have to be able to have a full roster, full team, and that's what this Illini brings to the table.
Hassan Perkins with a pretty mid-range jumper. Red, Martino Jr. and the Hawks looking like this will be their last possession. A long three-pointer by in Champaign. 87-40, the final score. Coach Brad Underwood's Illini side get their fourth win of the year. Bounce good as you'll see in the country. 19 straight wins. The Big Ten's one of their most intimidating atmospheres.